Hello BookTube! Emmy Walker here to do another book tag. Today's is the Unpopular Opinion book tag. I actually was not officially but technically tagged by Lindsay over at Lindsay Ray. She tagged anybody with a July birthday, and that's me, so I'm snaking it. This tag looked like a lot of fun, but I didn't realize how difficult it was going to be until I actually started trying to answer the questions. So I feel really unsatisfied with my answers, and I apologize, which means that you may be unsatisfied with my answers, but I don't know, I did my best. I'll be proud of that. Question 1, a popular book or series that everyone else loved that you hated. I tend to enjoy a lot of the books and book series that I watch on BookTube, so it was a little hard for me to pick, especially since I haven't really seen anybody talk about these ones. They're a little bit older, so they may have been talked about in the past, and maybe people did hate them, but I don't know. And I was torn between either Beautiful Creatures or Matched. I did read all 3 of the Matched books. I guess I was curious enough to want to know what happened, but Matched was it was so bad. But the next 2 books weren't so bad, but I mean, really, how much worse could you get? Beautiful Creatures, I wanted to like it because I had it recommended to me by a friend who likes a lot of the books that I like, and she really recommends some great books. And so I think I tried so hard, but I really just didn't enjoy it, and I wasn't really interested in reading the other ones either, so yeah. Question 2 is a popular book or series that everyone else hated but you seem to love. Again, I couldn't seem to find one that I disliked that everyone else loved. I tend to hate the ones that people hate and love the ones that people love. You know, I'm definitely, in the average group of people who enjoy things. So I thought I would go with one that people aren't really talking about as much, and that one is going to be the Ascendance trilogy. This one's The False Prince by Jennifer Nielsen. Such a great book. I love this first one the best. The other 2 were equally good, but not as good as this one. And yeah, but I don't see a lot of people talking about it. A few people have commented on this book when I, post on Instagram or whatever, but not too many people I see on the BookTube. Question 3 I'm gonna have to look at, it's a little long. It's a love triangle where the main character ended up with a person you did not want them to end up with, or an OTP, which I discovered just means one true pairing. I had no idea what that meant, and I don't know if that shows my age. But anyway, an OTP that you didn't like. For this one I'm gonna go with Alana in the Song of the Lioness series by Tamara Pierce. I'm not gonna say who I wanted to see her end up with, but I just know that it didn't happen. I don't want to spoil anything. I feel like this ended the way it should have ended. It was a very correct way of ending it, but I didn't want it to happen. It still made me sad that it didn't happen. Whatever. Just pretend like it happened. Question 4 is a popular book genre that you hardly reach for. See, because I watch a lot of booktubers who read a lot of YA, and that's all I really see. That's the most popular genre for me. So to say anything else is popular, I don't necessarily agree with. So I'm just gonna pick a genre, not necessarily a popular genre. I think they're all equally popular in their own little circles. But genres that I typically won't pick up are gonna be nonfiction or erotica. Nonfiction I'll pick up on occasion if it's something like, I don't know, vampire. I know this is not technically nonfiction, but the history of vampires. It's not like a fictional tale, but it's kind of like where vampire myth came from or something like that. Or something on Celtic history, something like that I would pick up, or just some pictures of on Rome or something like that. I would pick up different type of architecture, things like that. I think the only book I'm considering picking up erotica is the Anne Roquelaur's The Claiming of Sleeping Beauty. I haven't even picked it up yet, so technically I've never even, dealt with that other than shelving them at half-price books. Question 5 is a popular or beloved character that you hate. I don't know if this girl is actually a popular character, but the book is popular, and that's The Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. I'm forgetting the girl's name. I think it's Mare. Even her name irritates me. If I remember, I think it's Mare. Yeah, it's Mare. Okay, even that's irritating. Mare? Who names are getting Mare? I just want to say Mare all the time. Mare. Sorry, okay. Anyway, but she's just really a weak character, and she's really hypocritical, and I kind of want to kick her in the nuts. She doesn't have nuts. Can I say that? Question 6 is a popular author that you can't seem to get into. This one I'm gonna go with Diana Gabaldon. I know. I hear so many great things about the Outlander series, and I really want to get into it, but I can't seem to get past the first couple of chapters. I've picked it up a couple of times now. I don't know, I can't get into it. It's really slow, and I don't know. Yeah, sorry. Question 7 is a popular book trope that you're tired of seeing. The first thing that came to mind, I don't even technically think is considered a book trope, but it was girls saying they're not girly when they clearly are. And they'll be like, yeah, I'm so boyish and whatever, but then something happens where they say like, I giggled, or, I waved my hands around. That was a bad example, but like things like that. I mean, if you're not really girly, you're not gonna sit with your girlfriends and be like, hey, you're not gonna like titter with your girlfriends. That's a girly sentence to put after, a character who's claiming to be not girly. Does that count as a book trope? I don't know, whatever. Question 8 is a popular book series that you have no interest in reading. For this one, I'm going to go with the Divergent series by Veronica Roth. I actually think I have a copy of that book somewhere around here. I don't know where it is, but I had thought I might read it at some point, but I'm not really big into the whole dystopian thing. I read The Hunger Games, and I read The Maze Runner, and I've read a lot of dystopian books, but I don't know, it's just, I've never really been big into them. I don't know, whatever. Finally, question 9. The saying goes that the book is always better than the movie, but which movie or TV adaptation did you think was better than the book? I think I mentioned this in a previous video, but that was the How to Train Your Dragon series by Cressida Cowell. I love these books. They're perfect for boys, especially ages like 11 to 15. There's a lot of like fart jokes and things like that, and they're really quick reads. There's a lot of like pictures and whatever. It's not, nothing too challenging. But the movie is so good. And I don't know if it's because I saw the movie first and then read these, and it slightly follows things, but it completely goes off in a completely different direction in the movie. And I like it. I like Toothless better in the movie. He's funny and he's a little bit like snarky, but in this, he's a jerk. Toothless is a jerk. And he's not even special. There you have it, the Unpopular Opinions book tag. Let me know down below what you thought of my answers, any of your answers that you wanted to answer yourself, and also don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. See you later, BookTube. The Song of the Lioness series, and my computer's dying. Okay. Question 5 is a popular Toothless. There you have it, the Unpopular opinions.